KeKe Palmer, baby daddy, get your ass in my office right now. The fuck is wrong with you, man? You had an opportunity to stand up for the light-skinned delegation and let them know how player we can fucking be, and you fumbled the fucking bag. Ruined the opportunity. All because you want to be in your feelings acting like a true original light-skinned nigga. Then gonna try to put it on the dress. Oh, you and mom missed the dress. Man, cut it the fuck out. It's because Usher was there gyrating and vibrating and all that sweat and shit all in her face. You couldn't handle what you seen. And that's cool, we human. You could have texted that issue to the phone though. You gonna go on social media, you ain't even cross your T's and dot your fucking I's. You done started with a whole war with the women delegation, and what happened? They turned it to the FBI on your motherfucking ass. They went and found all them tweets about you saying you used to be insecure. They found a video of you telling KeKe to wiggle that ass. I think you was wiggling that ass for her. And now you in your fucking feelings. Now look how they got you looking like a goddamn fool. Light-skinned delegation, understand, we are under attack by the dark and browns. They are after us right now. Because what Usher had gone now on to his next victim. Serenading the next victim. When light-skinned niggas hit serenade, we here impregnate. We don't want that shit around our girl. You thinking your girl going to Usher concert, this is what she gonna see. Usher dancing and shit around the mic stand. Bumping it around, coming back singing. But no, what he doing? He got the mic all on the bottom of her lip and shit making her sing. Get it together, man. KeKe Palmer, baby daddy, you have been suspended indefinitely from the light-skinned delegation.
It's the network. It's the network. It's the network. Unacceptable behavior.
Welcome. I'm your boy B.Bond. And listen, you know what we're here to talk about. You seen it in the clip. The light-skinned delegation got to speak. I consider myself a part of the light-skinned delegation. You know what I mean? So, and therefore, we're going to put a different spin on it. We're going to talk about the rules of dating. Rule number 1, rule number 2, and rule number 3. Welcome to episode number 2 of If You're Watching This, It's Too Late. I am your host, B.Bond, and we here. I want to say thank you for everybody that tuned in to episode 1. You know, it was a, a trying experience for me doing a whole episode by myself, but we made it through, and we're going to make it through episode 2 too. So here we go. Man, oh man. Where to start with this? Listen, I don't like talking about things that everybody's talking about, but because this is such a touchy topic for people, I figured let me throw my 2 cents in. It just happened last week, and because it was another light-skinned gentleman such as myself, I felt like I had to give y'all a different perspective. So I've been reading all the comments. I've been seeing everything. Let's start with how it all started. It started with KeKe Palmer going out to see Usher, USHERRAYOND. Did I do that right? I think I did. Oh well. So KeKe going out to see Usher, left the baby daddy at home with the child. I guess she didn't check in and say, "Hey baby, you like my outfit?" And the first time he saw it was when Usher was checking out them cheeks. Well, that brings us to rule number 1. Fellas, if you're going to be in a relationship and if you're going to call yourself dating somebody, why do you care what that girl got on? I'm going to say it again. Why do you care what that girl got on? If she feels good, if she's looking good, and she's smelling good, and she feels comfortable with what she is wearing, who are you to tell her that she can't wear something just because she's a mother? Have you never heard of the term MILF? That's all I'm going to say. If you've heard of that term, you have known in the history of niggerdom that men have been wanting to smash baby mamas. There's some good looking moms out here. That's how they became moms, bro. Now, at the end of the day, there has to be a respect factor here. I get what you're saying to a certain degree. There has to be a respect factor. But in the history of B.Bond, never, ever will I ever question what it is that a woman has on. Now, in my younger days, maybe I might have thrown a little, them freakum dresses back in the day, boy. Whoo, it gave you a run for your money. But as I've gotten older and I've matured into who I am today, this is the stance that I take. You as a man, remember I said this is a dude's podcast, should never question what a woman has on. What you can do is make that woman feel safe, secure, and beautiful. If she feels safe, secure, and beautiful in what she has on, what does it matter? Matter of fact, if you my girl and you wearing something like what KeKe Palmer had on and I'm with you, I'm going to let you walk 10 or 15 feet ahead of me so the niggas can look. I want them to look. You want them to, right? Or no, let me guess. You want the ugly busted girl that don't look good. Right. So what I'm saying is if she's getting the attention from what she has on, shouldn't that make you feel better as a man? Shouldn't that make you feel like, I'm doing something right? I got me the baddest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, Hove. Fellas, we can't be this insecure. We can't be, because just like I explained last week, we in this soft era of men and we got on these hoochie daddy shorts and we out here doing everything that we doing, but we got the ladies got to be okay with our thighs being out, right? In the history of us, we've never had the thighs out. We might take our shirt off or do something like that, but now our legs is out. So the ladies ain't complaining about that. The gray sweatpants, when we throw them on, ladies ain't complaining about that. They actually embrace it, right? So what I'm gonna need us as fellas and men to do, embrace what the ladies have on. If she got it, let her wear it. What's wrong with it? We are showing our true insecurity here as men, and it's not really a good look. I'm not here to bash. I'm not here to put brakes on stuff. But what I am going to say is, fellas, you can't do stuff like what KeKe Palmer's baby daddy just did. One, you do handle that in the home. If you had a problem with it, you call KeKe Palmer. Let her go have a good time with her girls, be out at the concert, getting serenaded by Usher. Then when she get back to the hotel, hey, babe, I just saw some clips. You don't let that be. That's not something that you discuss in the open. Why? What possessed you to put that on social media? You look weak. Now, my boy Kevin Samuels always talks about this term, high value man. And if you're in the top 10 to 20% of men, you consider yourself a high value man. A high valued man. I'm sorry. Let me say that slower. If you're in the top 10 to 20% of men, you can consider yourself a high value man. Now, if you are a high value man, that means your confidence is on point. That means your swag is on point. That means you feel good about who you are as a person, as a man, as a person in society today. You feel great about who you are. And if you feel great about who you are, you have no business, again, I repeat, no business telling KeKe Palmer that as a mother, she can't wear something that has her cheeks out, the yams. And then she's in Vegas at a Usher concert. Bruh, have you lost your mind? The ladies have every right to tear you up. You should get tore up. And I agree with the clip that you should be suspended from the light skin delegation. I really do, because you just made us look bad. We had taken steps forward. For a little while, we was down. We was looking real. We was down. We had made a comeback, with Aubrey, Drake, Champagne Poppy, took down Meek Mills. That was our come up. That's when we started making comebacks. And we've been on an upward trajectory the whole time. You just set us back, brother. You just set us back. I can't believe you did something like that, man. And at the end of the day, who is she coming home to? I mean, not that night because she was in Vegas, but ultimately, who is she coming home to, bro? This is unacceptable behavior, because as men, I'm gonna touch on another one. As men, when we out here doing our dirt and doing what we got going on, you know what I mean? We the first ones to call foul. Ticky tack. Foul. That's what we call little ticky tack foul. You want to know what? I'm going to give you another one. Offset. Unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable. The amount of pain and stuff that you done put Cardi through, and for you to go on social media and put it out there like that, y'all, boy, soft, cottonelle tissue soft, diaper soft. I done felt fake titties harder than some of y'all. That's ridiculous. You can't do that, bro. If you caught Cardi B out here doing what Cardi B has every right to do, I'll say it again. If you caught Cardi B out here doing what Cardi B has every right to do, let's just think about all the stuff that you done put her through. You address that with Cardi B in your home. You don't put it on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, whatever it is that we're using nowadays. Why? Why are you putting people in your business? Keep your home life home. I don't know what it is with celebrities nowadays that want to broadcast everything. I know we as consumers want it, and we live on it. We drive. We really want this information. But you ain't got to give us anything. You could just live your life and come off and be happy. That's what it is. And if y'all end up separating or whatever the case may be, then y'all separate. Like, I don't understand the need for y'all to do this stuff as men. Are y'all not high value men? I know y'all hate that term, but it's just a question. Are you not Offset? Are you not that dude? I'm just asking. If you are, you had no business doing that, bro. You had no business doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, excuse me, I'm getting hot. I had to rep Cap Alpha Psi today. I'm a noob to the day I die, because there was some soft stuff that was happening, man, and I just couldn't rock with it. I couldn't rock with it. So, rule number one, because again, this is about men, us as men, being comfortable and being men, right? It's got to be about us. I told you the first episode, this show is about us, man. So rule number one, fellas, in dating, rule number one is that you have to check your ego at the door. Check it at the door. And this is what I mean by checking your ego at the door. If you are that dude, and you know you are that dude, your confidence got to be up. Your swag got to be up. And you have to know that that no matter what your lady does, she coming back home to you. It's okay if she wants to wear what she wants to wear. You should feel so confident in who you are as a man that what she has on has no consequence, because I'm out here killing it too, right? So I know the ladies looking at me. I know the fellas is looking at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you walk 10 or 15 feet in front of me. And then at some point during our day of shopping or whatever it is we doing that day, I'm going to run up. I'm going to tap you on that butt. What up, baby? I'm going to let you know that this is mine right here. You can't be insecure, fellas. If I had to change the wording of the rule of checking your ego at the door, I would change it to, you can't be insecure. Be comfortable in who your woman is, and be comfortable in who you are as a man. That's a gem right there. When you give off that insecurity, I'm telling you, they got you at that point. When you give off that insecurity, they got you at that point. So fellas, don't show it. Keep everything that needs to be in the house. Stay off of social media. Cut out that behavior. You know what I mean? I would say that, as a light-skinned man, we're deemed more soft, but Offset is a little darky. So is he suspended too from the dark skin delegation? I don't know. I'm just here reporting on the news. Rule number 2 of dating or relationships. So rule number one, check your ego at the door, or in other words, man up. Rule number two, relationships and dating. Fellas. If you want to be in a relationship or if you're dating someone, you have to be open. You have to be honest. If you're not ready to be in that relationship or ready to start dating, you should let them know that up front. And then accept whatever consequence comes from that statement, right? Hey, I want to be with you. I'm not really ready to be in a relationship right now. I'm working on me as a man and this, that, and other. Whatever it is you're gonna say. Now, if she chooses at that present moment to say, well, then I'm not gonna talk to you at all. Let her go. Let her go. Don't get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, fellas. Because what ends up happening, and I'm not saying this, I hope this don't give them no controversy. Women come from an emotional place, right? Women always have said, I could do whatever I want. I could do just like a man, and I could sleep around and do. They really can't. There's emotion usually attached to things. So when you get your hand caught in that cookie jar and she gets emotional and emotionally attached to you, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You should have stuck to your guns in the very beginning and said, hey, I really don't want to be in a relationship. So if you choose to walk away from me based on that, then that's okay. What we tend to do is like, nah, I got to hit her now. I really want to bag her. So then at some point, you're still working towards that, right? You're still trying to do that. And then once you do it and she really starts to like you, and then you like, but I told you, it's still your fault, fellas. It's your fault. You should have stuck to your guns, right? Along with that, what I would say is you can't, if you consider yourself that dude, you know what I mean? There's certain things that you can't, there's certain behaviors that you can't exhibit, right? You can't win a woman. I repeat, you can't win a woman. Spending all that bread and simping and things like that. I mean, have we all done it? Yes, we've done it, but it doesn't work. Ultimately, if she wants to be with you, she's going to be with you because that's what she wants to do. It ain't got nothing to do with your pockets. It ain't got nothing to do with the dates you take her on. It ain't got nothing to do with how good, the loving is. That comes later. If that's how you keep her. But if she wants to be with you, she gonna be with you whether you simp or not. And that's the crazy thing, because I see more women out here with broke ass. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. I see more women with broke dudes than with it's like a badge of honor for some of these girls. They want to get with the broke and stay with the broke and then complain that they broke. I don't understand it. So what I'm saying to you as a man, you can't win her by spending your bread. You might try. You could show her your pockets is deep, but the way you carry yourself is going to show more than you actually doing it. And then once they get into that relationship with you, if you so choose to be in that relationship, then you show her how deep your pockets are. You ain't got to do it up front, because rule number 3, whatever you did to get her, you got to keep doing it to keep her. I can't tell you how many times I've been at the lunchroom table at work or something like that where these ladies is talking about how lackluster their relationship is. Man, when we first started dating, he was great at this. He always did that. And he don't do that no more. I'll be happy if I get 3 to 5 minutes of good loving. We used to go all night, 2-3 times a night, 4-5 times a night. Now we ain't doing that. Fellas, whatever you did to get her, you got to make sure that you're able to keep that up. You want to know why? Because then when they go see Usher, they coming back home to you. They ain't worried about Usher singing "There Goes My Baby" or "You a superstar, that's what you are." They ain't worried about that. They could be out in Vegas with all the dudes doing the cat calls and the whistles and this, that, and other. Because guess what? They know what they got at home is far better than what anything that these dudes out here could do. And she might run across that dude that swag is just like, ooh, and that the way he just spit that game to her. And she might fall. But that, you know what? That's a chance that we take when you say you love somebody or that you're in a relationship with somebody. We are all human at the end of the day. So guess what? We look, but that doesn't mean you could touch. But we do look, and you're always going to be attractive to somebody. Somebody going to think you're attractive. One of my friends always tell me, ain't no such thing as an ugly person. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. There's ugly people all around, but they're attracted to somebody. Might not be attracted to me. So that's where I'll allow her to win that argument. But what I'm saying to you fellas is if you did XYZ to get her through the door, then you have to do ABC to keep her. I gotta drive that home because I'm tired of seeing it, man. I'm tired of seeing it. You need to. There's some foundational things as a man that we have to have in order to be in a relationship or dating someone. Allowing a woman to take care of you is one of those foundational things that if that's what you're doing, you're not ready for no relationship. You're not. If you ain't got no job and you ain't living by yourself. Now, on the living by yourself piece, I get it. There's some things that happen in life. And if you're looking to get a house built and you living with your parents while your house is getting built, understandable. You got a job though, you could pay for the hotels, right? So it works. But if you just living with your parents because you got a roommate, you might need to worry about your pockets versus a relationship. Now, I get it. A lot of people in New York, California, these expensive places, they have roommates and stuff like that. I'm not boo-booing on it, but there's also a lot of people in New York and California that live on their own. So I think it could be done. I'm pretty sure it can be done. You got to be confident in who you are as a man. Your confidence is key. This is about us. And what KeKe Palmer's baby daddy did and what Offset did is they took the situation and showed their insecurity. Be the man that you're supposed to be, fellas. If you're the man that you're supposed to be, the woman will be the woman that she has to be. There has to be a respect thing both ways. I respect you. You respect me. I know you going out here to this Usher concert. If you want to have your cheeks out, that's fine, baby. That's fine. Because if I go see Beyonce, you know what I mean? I might wear the hoochie daddies. I don't know. I'm trying to draw parallels here. But what ends up happening, let's look at the Janet Jackson. You know, when she does her things at the concert, I would love to be on that. I would be on that stage in a heartbeat, acting a fool. But I know where I'm coming back to at the end of the night, right? We came to the concert together. Chill out. That's what I would say. We came together. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to be up on this stage with Janet Jackson. Now, if you're a little bit insecure, I understand. I understand why you would act that way. Because you got with KeKe Palmer and she gave you a sense of identity. She glowed you up in so many words. But if I were to get with somebody like a KeKe Palmer, she's not glowing me up. That's the confidence that I have. You could be KeKe Palmer, Beyonce, Chloe Bailey, Janae Aiko, any of them. You're not glowing me up. Just like you're choosing to be with me, I'm choosing to be with you. But I also understand that there's a lifestyle that you have and that you have to live to keep it. There's a persona, right? I'm mature enough to understand that as a man. You got with KeKe Palmer and it was all fine and dandy when you were posting the baby bump pics or when she was jiggling the cheeks when you was there. But the moment you're not there, you felt some type of way. We can't stand for that. Now, I do have another clip. And I kind of want to end the show on this clip I don't know if I'm gonna discuss it, but it's a Kevin Samuels clip. And when I say my man's is wild for saying this, he was wild for saying this. So I'm gonna play it. I might throw a couple words in there for y'all. I'll start by saying this. I don't agree with what he's saying, but I'm throwing this clip in here because I want to have some open dialogue. I want to have some conversation. So watch the clip. Hit me up on Unacceptable Behavior Network. Throw something in the DMs. Let's chit chat back and forth. And on the next episode, I'm gonna have a question and answer segment for the show where whatever you guys sent me in the DMs, I'm gonna read those questions and I'm gonna answer them from a male's perspective. Don't put them on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged on YouTube. Don't do it. If you want to comment, like, or subscribe, please do that. Help me get out in the algorithm. You know what I mean? But the stuff that I want y'all to talk about right here, hit me up on Instagram, Unacceptable Behavior Network. Let me know what you think, whatever questions you have, and I'll answer them on the next show. And we'll try and do that something like that every week if we can, if we have the time. Like I said, I only want to give y'all 30 minutes. I'm not trying to bombard y'all with a whole bunch of stuff, but 30 minutes is what I think that's solid, right? I think that's pretty solid. So check out this clip from Kevin Samuels. Again, I don't agree with it, and I can see why he was ruffling some feathers. And fellas, this is what I would say to you. There's certain things that you could take from Kevin Samuels and apply to your life. This is not one of them. Being a high value man, you can take that. This one right here, I wouldn't take that. Ladies, what I would say to you is that there is no biological clock on love and relationships. My grandmother is 80 plus years old and she done found love again. So it don't watch the clip. Here we go.
Yeah, 27, time to sell. 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40, outlet. 50, Goodwill, Salvation Army.
So was it clickbait? Was it true? Ladies, how do y'all feel about what he just said? Is that true that at certain ages y'all feel a certain type of way? I want to know. Maybe we can have an open dialogue. I could bring a young lady on and we could talk about it. But if not, we got something hot for you for the next show. Again, I'm your boy B.Bond. This is, if you're watching it, it's too late. Fellas, man up. Let's go.